Hello, Mark Crossfield here. More questions coming at you. Love the title of this question. This question is called Soup. This question is sent to me via my AskGolfGuru app for Android, iPhone and iPad. Let's have a little question here about soup from Tony. Let's get stuck in. Right, question entitled Soup from Tony. Hello, Mark again. Hello again, Mark. Hello. With all the rain in the UK, playing golf is difficult. If the course is not closed, you are playing on sodden ground. What differences do you make to your setup and swing to play in these conditions? Many thanks, Tony. Great question, Tony. The weather in the UK here at the moment is shockingly wet. The courses are wet. The kind of things I would do if I was playing in the rain or on sodden ground, those kind of things, is I'm always going to be quite concentrated on my strike, a little bit more heightened than maybe other occasions. So things I might do. First things I would do if I was playing in the rain is I wouldn't go out and even start to play if I didn't have a rain glove. So not an all-weather glove, a rain glove, one of the ones that only kind of work in the rain. So many golfers I've seen recently playing in the rain who are playing with just then ordinary gloves, but I mean I just couldn't hold on. You've got to have a rain glove. Great way of starting if you're playing in the rain. Now if you think about how you're hitting the ball, so wind and rain, I will tend to play quite a lot of knockdown shots. So that means kind of ball going back in my stance, hands forward, weight forward, no weight transfer, just staying kind of left side and just hitting the ball down. So it feels to me I can make a more controlled, smaller swing that way. Feels like the ball's not going to get up in the wind, in the rain. It feels like I'm just going to kind of punch the ball, poke it round the course. Feels like I'm hitting a giant pitch with every shot, rather than making my full swing, which might feel a little looser. Now the advantage of making my full swing is I get better trajectory, more stop on the greens. I feel like that's how I want to hit the ball. But when it's raining or the ground is wet, just feeling like I'm going to get the ball first and the ground second by having that ball back and that handle forwards, by increasing that descent into the ball, does allow me just to not interact with any of that scrubby ground at all before the ball. So that's the biggest difference really I would make when it's scrubby weather and scrubby ground, soup conditions. The other thing I'll do, say from the tee, where I'm not fussed about the condition with the ground, is I would certainly kind of plod the ball around. I wouldn't go for big swings, big distance. I'd a lot more work on just pushing the ball into position. So I feel like I'm swinging more at 90, 80%, 90%, just kind of tapping the ball down there. Because when it's windy and when it's rainy and the grip's maybe not as secure in my hand as I want it to be, I would just feel a little bit out of control. So I do everything I can just to heighten those levels of control really. Knock down shots, slightly easier shots, take a bit more club and hit it softer, those kind of things. Hope that helps, gives you a bit of an idea. The other thing I do is when I'm chipping on those kind of sodden lies is I panic. Because you just feel like you're going to duff them. So I'll do a lot more chip and runs, those kind of things, take loft off the club, use the bigger soles and just kind of bounce them a bit more on the ground, or try and feel like I'm just picking it off the top of the mat. Get rid of any kind of descents that might dig, or any kind of leading edge interactions that might dig as well. So I'll change the loft around the green as much as I can, coming down, keeping the ball low and running it in a little bit more. Those things really help when the weather is bad. Other thing, sorry, before I finish, is I just lower my expectations. It's harder. So if I'm used to shooting level par around this course and the ground's wet and it's sodden, it's not quite as good condition, maybe raining a bit, I'm going to think maybe 4 over today is a good score. So I'm going to move my expectations around the conditions as well, which lots of people don't do because they just don't respect how much harder it can get when the conditions go a bit wrong. Thanks for the question, thanks for buying the app, and I hope that helps. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.